2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Spurs. For the Timberwolves, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They look to tip that balance with the win here. Spurs Timberwolves is next. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Lonzo Ball out there with Little General. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Johnson. And it's Wembanyama in its center. And for the Timberwolves, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Knicks in the point. These may not be the teams, Doris, we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect, I think, them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward. And boy, we are excited to see them.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifled power. Rudy Gobert, assertive. My goodness.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Timberwolves on offense. It's a 3-point game. Knocked loose. Here's Knicks. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game from 11 feet away. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Towns with the steal. Edwards inside. We saw him with 39 points last game out. And the shot goes down.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Ball, the pass to Little General. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just 1 pass more? Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's easy to see why this team is excited about Johnson. He's a fantastic athlete. Considerable upside.
First trip to the line for him here. And Johnson drops them both. Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Gobert. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's McDaniels. The rebound by Johnson.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
To the paint. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 3. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
And the Spurs with possession following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's Wembanyama. He can't get that one to fall. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Edwards. And they cash it in right away with the quick shot.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
To the wing on the left. Towns against Siakam. Gobert with the block. Here's Knicks. And Little General gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Spurs on defense. Knicks passes to Gobert. Over Wembanyama. Misses off the right iron.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Offensive rebound. Little General can't hit from in close. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards inside. Johnson's there. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Here's Little General. Trying to end the drought. And he sinks the layup. Little General's got his second bucket.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
3 EDs checked in for the Timberwolves. Clark comes in for McDaniels. San Antonio on defense. Edwards with it. The 11-footer. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Little General. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's Edwards on the assist by Clark.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Jones, the pass to Little General. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Jones looking for an open. Pass to Little General. There's the pass to Sohan. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Here's Wembanyama. 14 points from him the last game against New York. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Anthony Edwards out there with Clark, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Little General in the last game against the Knicks was superb. He finished with 30 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. And he was pretty much big everywhere, doing a little bit of everything. He had a strong all-around game. Is a repeat performance in the cards? We'll see. Guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Minnesota making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Clark finds McDaniel. Clock at 6. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Little General. The Spurs rebound. Here's Wembanyama. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They get a hand on it. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Johnson with the bounce pass. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now Wesley. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Johnson. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Little General can't hit.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Flows under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Now, here's Clark. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. You've heard people say it's a make-or-miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
The first one falls. That one misses. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Minnesota calls timeout. Spurs making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And as we march through the end of March, a chance now to look through the power rankings. You look at the Timberwolves. They're locked in again at that 3rd spot. Not a bad place to be.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
Ball against Edwards. Over ball. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
From outside the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Clark finds Edwards. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They host the Clippers after this game. Now, here's McDaniels. He's guarded by Johnson. And Little General gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Minnesota making a switch here. Towns, the pass to Clark. Timberwolves passing it around. He takes it in, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Here's Knicks. 6 points for him. Just 3 to shoot.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
San Antonio, number 15, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Little General. Timberwolves trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
McDaniels in the post. He's guarded by Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniels' stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence. And Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
Here's San Antonio now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Ball, the pass to Little General. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Little General's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs. Here's Knicks. He's guarded by Johnson. Ball against Clark. Here's Little General. He picked up 30 points in their last win against New York.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, and playing with great effort.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Reid the pass to Landale. 6 to shoot. Now here's McDaniels. Defense is right there.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline reporting.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. And as we reach the back half of the regular season, Doris, in the past, these could be the dog days. But now there's more competition, and you can certainly feel it.
And, Kevin, give the league a lot of credit. They made some adjustments. Think about the play-in tournament to flattening the lottery odds, trying to make sure every team is playing to win. That elevates the competition for longer stretches of time.
Clint Capella. He's checked in for Minnesota. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's Nix. He's got 6. Poked away. Stolen by Ball. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many.
And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working.
The Spurs 48. Please give a big round of applause for your Timberwolves. You can't see it.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. A fantastic game from Little General in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Keldon Johnson. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Little General in at the 2.
Boy, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got the handle, I've got the strength off the dribble drive, pretty move.
Passes it to Siakam. Here's Little General, Edwards defending. Little General, the pass to Siakam. Here's Nix. He's covered by Ball. It's Edwards on the wing. And he uses the glass on the lane. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Little General. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's McDaniels. San Antonio with the rebound. Led by as many as 14 points.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The pass to Gobert. Down low. Out to Edwards. Fires from deep. Ball with the rebound. Spurs leading by 10. Here's Little General. They get it back. And Wembanyama throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's McDaniels. Covered by Johnson. Pass to Nix. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. Passes it to Little General. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. And the Timberwolves call timing. Gotta like what Little General has done in this game.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Spurs. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, there's Minnesota, a couple spots below.
And right now for the Spurs,
Every NBA season, there's always going to be some big surprises in store. And I think this season, they'd have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Oh, no question. And we're deep enough into the season to know, hey, this hasn't happened by accident. They are genuine contenders here.
That's tipped. Outside Edwards. All alone. And he hits the jump shot. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Knicks. 8 points for him. Gonna go that time. Excellent D there from Ball. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Little General. Here's Wembanyama. Yep, that one goes in there. Wembanyama has got 16.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Over Wembanyama. Gobert can't hit.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same. And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 16. The pass to Knicks. Towns against Siakam. Pass to McDaniels. Shoots. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Johnson. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Spurs lead by 18.
What focus. Johnson taking the bump, still getting the hoop.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Here's Knicks. He's got 8. Towns wide open. Here's Gobert. And slam dunked by Gobert.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Look.
San Antonio leading by 21. They've got Towns. Reed is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Edwards. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Passes it to Little General. Outside, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Fires away from way outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Reed. Edwards with it. Jones covering. Releases from 15. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Little General the pass to Sohan. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Here is Edwards. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lays it up off the glass. Edwards got 21.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Here's Little General. Drills it from outside.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
And here's Edwards. Over Jones. Edwards. That's good. Edwards got 13 points in the second half.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Little General can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 20. And it's Towns penetrating. And there's another one for the Timberwolves. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Timeout Spurs.
The Spurs making a switch here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Ball, the pass to Little General. To the middle, stolen by McDaniels. Gobert down low. Wembanyama on him. Edwards can't hit. Spurs leading by 18. To the inside. Ball. And the layup falls.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
And Little General gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Johnson's checked in for Vassell.
Keldon Johnson.
Here's Nix. He's covered by Ball. Takes the 13-footer. The kick out to Towns. Cranes the three-pointer. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
The defense must chase Karl Anthony Towns off that three-point line. This guy is such a great jump shooter.
Wembanyama, no good. Timberwolves trail by 17. And Towns throws it down.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Siakam outside. Outside, Ball. Pass to Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Another shot. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Count that bucket.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Ball, the pass to Wembanyama. The kick out to Ball. Here's Little General. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Tipped away. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Nix. To the left side wing. Here's McDaniels. The rebound by Little General.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
The pass to Siakam. Edwards against Ball. Siakam for 3. The shot, no good.
there's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Knicks passes to Towns. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Now here's McDaniels. Edwards with it. Tips it. Siakam pulls it in. Here's Little General. Here's Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaden McDaniels. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
Taking on the defending champs always adds a little extra meaning to the game. And with the way he's gotten after it tonight, it was clear this one meant a lot to him.
First personal foul.
And the first one comes. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Jock Landale's checked in for Gobert. Reed comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Clark in for Edwards. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Jock Landale. And it's Edwards in for Clark.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Johnson, the pass to Little General. Spurs passing it around. Reed with the block. Here's Nix. He's covered by Ball. Here's Towns. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this
It's 1999. Wake up, kid. Wipe the crust off your eyelids. Go out and be somebody. Daddy ain't waking up at 5, but he loves 2 kids. Life ain't always what it seems. You got a fighting chance. It's the American.
Oh, there it is.
Good game last night.
That's a nice scoop.
Give me that.
What's up,
They're waiting for that. They're waiting for that. We gotta spread the floor, guys.
Oh, let's go! He wasn't there. He wasn't there. Oh, man. Come on.
6 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Put it up. Put it up.
That's a foul. Yo.
Clean. Oh,
that ain't clean. That ain't clean.
Man, we still got a whole half of this.
Oh, you gotta cut in. You gotta cut in.
It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Bol out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for San Antonio, we've got Pascal Siakam. He's out there with Victor Wembanyama. Ball is out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Little General in at the 2 spot. With the majority of the season behind a sprint, the hierarchy of the league is becoming much more clear.
Yeah, hard to find BA surprises at this point in the season. For the most part, we know the identity of each team, but there's still time for a couple of these squads to make a late surge.
Now here's Henderson. It's Sharp on the wing. From the elbow, and the bucket is good.
That's a spot where if Sharp can remain consistent, he can add another level of scoring to his game.
Pass to Little General. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. Stripped it away. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love him.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's gonna do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Grant's shot is off. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
And Portland has possession after the basket by San Antonio. Grant in the post, covered by Johnson. And the growth of Jeremy Grant since he came into the league, Grant, is pretty remarkable.
Pretty good for a former second-round pick, an athletic guy that fell under the title of a project player, but in Detroit took a larger role on. I think being able to produce at that level, BA, has given him the confidence to continue to grow in this game.
He misses the free throw.
I talked to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
And he sinks the second. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Ball passes to Little General. No good with the triple. Grant against Ball. That's good from Grant on the assist by Henderson.
Well, when he gets into the paint, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
Ball passes to Little General. Back to Ball. Here's Little General. Siakam right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Little General. Lets it fly. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Yeah, and Siakam is the total offensive package. A big man with post moves and a reliable jumper.
Three-pointer Sharp. They get the rebound. Oh, denied. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Little General. Boy, you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive. Siakam, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Portland. Little General. Off target with the three. Here's Sharp, and he drives in. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
And Portland has possession. After the basket by San Antonio. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Ball passes to Little General. Back to Ball. Here's Wembanyama. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Sharp. Ball with the rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Little General's shot is off.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Ball against Bull. It's Sharp on the wing. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Ball passes to Little General from the baseline. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, so far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
A different look for San Antonio. Nurkic just checked in for Pascal Siakam, and it's Jones in for Ball. Now Brogdon, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior. Jones, the pass to Little General.
Bounce it inside. Working on Grant. Pass to Wembanyama. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Down low. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Jones, the pass to the little general. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Pass to Graham.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Little General. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Portland trailing here. We've got 1:13 left now in the first quarter. Back to Brogdon. To halt the run. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And they get it back. Fires away from way outside. Here's O'Connor. Got a piece of it.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
A different look for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Vassell comes in for Johnson, and Branham subbed in for Jones. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Inside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Little General. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Trailblazers. 8-point game. Here's O'Connor. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Devin Vassell. That one's off. And he's good on the second. San Antonio's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Branham. Pass to Little General. 2 on the clock. Oh, Williams with the block. And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
A moment here for an injury report.
Thanks. I did get some news from San Antonio's head athletic trainer. I'm told there's some stiffness in one of the finger joints, but overall, the rest of the hand feels okay. And for a team with eyes on a championship, this injury could have serious implications. We will see how it affects them.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody. Substitution on the court.
Over to the wing. Here's Little General. 15 points in the game. Oh, it's blocked by Bull.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Thanks. Little General in the last game against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He ended up with 26 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends, continuing what has been a solid stretch of games for him. Will we see more of the same here tonight? We'll see. Back to you.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Bowl, no good. San Antonio has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Johnson. Pass to Little General. Up and in on the layup. And now with 11 points Spurs lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And it's Brogdon missing.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Johnson passes to Little General. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Portland calls timeout. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Pass to Henderson. And he lobs it up. The lob. Very well done.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Ball passes to Little General. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. A minute and a half left to play in the half. Henderson, right side. The three. Gets the three to fall. Henderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Wembanyama, pass to Little General. Over Bull. Wembanyama, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Henderson, the pass to Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot. It's deflected. Here's Little General, guarded by Brogdon. Fires it. Ball no good. Portland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Brogdon, the pass to Grant. Shoots over Johnson. Grant's shot is off.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Rejected by Bol. Grant outside. To the inside. O'Connor. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got ball. Keldon Johnson out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Little General in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Here's Sharp. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent transition player. Once he is on the break, Sharp is ready to take flight.
Pass to Little General. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Little General's got 26 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Ayton passes to Sharp. Puts up the 8-footer. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Little General. Sharp grabs the miss. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. And he gets that one. Bol's got 6.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Ball passes to Little General. Counted from distance. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Henderson misses. San Antonio's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Ball passes to Little General. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball.
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there. And the shot goes.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Henderson for 3. Buries it from 3. 10 points for him.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
"11 feet out, and they pick up 2.
Woo, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Branham passes to Little General. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Vassell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
The first free throw is good. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Up top, Grant. He's guarded by Vassell. Three-pointer Sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Here's Little General. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Little General's got 38 points. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. The ball's knocked loose. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
The Spurs making a switch here. Nurkic just checked in. Shot's good by the Little General.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Brogdon. Counted. Brogdon's got his second basket.
How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
Vassell against Grant. Pass to Little General. Here's Branham. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Ooh, a little pass fake there. Froze the D. Nice move.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
To the paint. Here's Sharp. Tries again. Rebounded by the Spurs. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Sohan. Oh, Williams with the block. Here's Sharp. 12 points for him. Pass to O'Connor. Brogdon with the ball. Grant outside. 5 on the clock. Rebound San Antonio. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Williams in the post. He shoots. Nails the baby hook. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Nurkic passes to Little General. Vassell against Grant. Inside, Little General. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Wesley, he's checked in for Branham. Henderson, he's checked in for Portland. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Outside Brogdon. Step back shot, and it's in there. Brogdon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice to see Brogdon just step into one from the mid-range.
Here's Wesley, defended by Henderson. To the wing, right side. To the wing on the left. Grant with a steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Portland, Henderson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Henderson hits them both. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Wesley, the pass to Little General. Here's Vassell. He's covered by Grant. Grant against Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. Here's Nurkic. Pass to Little General. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Here's Henderson. Oh, Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs, Wembanyama.
Williams passes to Brogdon. Here's Henderson. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Little General. Here's Vassell. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Spurs running away with it. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there. And two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Henderson and
Oh, man.
Oh!
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And how about our AT&T 5G slam can? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Ball. There's the drive. And Ball throws it down.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Longo's going to throw it down.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for
substitution on the court.
Ball passes to Johnson. Here's Little General. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Henderson misses. And Siakam has got the ball here for San Antonio. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Ball passes to Little General. Three-pointer, no good. Portland has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Here's Williams. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Pass to Little General. Siakam, right side. Down low. Here's Little General. Williams grabs the board. And Portland's shooting the rock well at 46%.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Spurs.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And as a strong year for the club continues, they've willed their way to 56 wins.
That'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Little General.
It's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Henderson against Ball. The offensive rebound.
San Antonio foul. Wembanyama.
No good on that one. A different look for San Antonio. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Sohan comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Branham subbed in for Johnson.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Ball no good.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Portland again missing. Here's Little General. And another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. So we see the Spurs taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off.
Life ain't always what it seems. You gotta fight a chance. It's the American dream.
Riding around the streets, rolling my mama's minivan, and we just can't wait for Saturday. Pay the keys at church, my daddy the pastor, but I want that bad girl that's gonna take my faith away. So young, but living like this world's ending next week. I wonder if that girl gon' kiss me next week. The cologne and the button-down shirt's gon' probably out me. I don't hear no rings, but I'm calling in case you call me, girl. I put on some cologne for you, so let's not waste it. I had a dream that me and you were in your room, but we were doing things, but we just had each other drinking avocado shake. I grew up feeling like I gotta be the hero in the world that's full of super villains, but I swear you made me wanna make mistakes, girl.
Come on. City on fire when we come through with entire catalogs lighting up your memory. Provide memorable moments. Cone went searching through my mind every time someone said, remember me? Rap got the timeline trend, so you won't find mine on the bench where the game's played. One player earned wings, so it's worth singing from a bed in my heart where the pain lay. Grind them legs, they said, but you do it too much, them knees.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Bol is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Spurs, we've got the little general. Siakam is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bol is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
And one point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin, blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
Here's Little General. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Wembanyama, no good. Here's Bol in the corner. Henderson with it. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And that
It's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Now, here's Bull. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Henderson, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
Ball with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Inside, Wembanyama. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Here's Sharp. The rebound by the Spurs. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss.